Ok ok, chưa chơi Heavy Rain à? What? Ông nào đấy? Chờ mưa tầm tại à? Nửa đêm mà, 0 giờ 6 phút. Mưa ẩn ghế đấy. Rồi ok tới. Đang ngồi bạc chịu với. Hai bên để KPPS OBS cao quá nên CPU xử lý yếu. Từ. Rồi mở cửa thôi. Có phải ổn định rồi đấy. Rồi lên tầng thôi nhỉ. Âm thanh làm sống đồng đấy. No. Rồi. Ok. Rồi nghe tiếng rên rồi. Rồi nghe cái loạt tiếng vỡ vẩn gì đấy. Rồi ok. Tiếng của một người ho khu nữa đây này. Rồi, chuyển hướng. Đúng phong rồi chứ nữa.
Lauren Winter?
Sorry, I only declined.
Trời ơi. Rồi đúng phong rồi đó.
It's $50. I don't kiss and I don't do any weird shit.
Fine by me.
Đi chơi đi ở rồi.
Put your money on the table. You got exactly 10 minutes when the alarm rings. It's over, okay?
Có 10 phút chơi thôi à. Rồi để tiền trên bàn rồi đó. Nhìn
You
ngon
should
đấy.
take your clothes off. We ain't got all day.
Actually, I'm not a customer.
Shit, a cop. I should have known. What you want, a freebie? Is that it?
My name is Scott Shelby. I'm a private detective. The families of the victims of the Origami Killer
Sergeant
asked me to
Origami,
investigate
yeah.
the murders. I came here just to ask you some questions about Johnny.
I already told the police all I know and I have nothing to add. Leave me alone.
Thuyết phục nào.
The killer is walking around free as we speak. He'll kill again if he's not arrested.
My Johnny's dead, so what difference does it make?
I understand, Lauren. I know what you're going through.
Oh, yeah? You know what it feels like to find your own son's body on a wasteland? I'm sorry, I don't believe you have the slightest idea what I'm going through, Mr. Shelby.
Chung mèo nào.
If we don't find the killer, there'll be other mothers who find their son's body on a deserted wasteland. But you're right. Why should you care? It's not your problem anymore, right?
What do you want to know?
Nghi phạm nào.
Did you suspect anyone after he disappeared?
I meet a lot of pretty shady characters in my line of work.
Ok, đúng rồi,
Sure,
làm đi
I
mà.
thought of it at first. But it didn't seem to make any sense. I don't believe any of my clients could have done that to my Johnny and all those other kids.
Về mất tích nào.
How did your son disappear?
He used to go play with the neighborhood kids after school. It was pouring down something awful that day.
Trời mưa tầm tã như hôm nay chi nữa.
I'll never forget it. All his friends came home around 5. All except him. You want one?
No thanks, I quit.
That's brave.
Do you know if they found anything on the wasteland? Any leads or witnesses?
No. He said he must have run away and he'd probably end up coming back. His body
Trời,
was
đáng thương
found
thiệt.
5 days later with an origami
Ủa
figure
hình vậy
in his hand
origami trong lòng bàn tay
and
à?
an orchid on his chest.
Hoa lan trên ngực. Việc chánh xác nhận origami cũng từ đó ra phải không? Cảnh sát.
When did you sound the alarm?
About 8 o'clock, I began to get worried. I went all around the neighborhood. I went to the wasteland where they like to play. I went to see his friends. I called the cops about 10 o'clock.
10 phút rồi à?
Time's up, Mr. Shelby. I hope you got what you wanted. Now get out of here.
Ok. Thôi tiền thì cho cô luôn đấy. Ủa ông thám tử tử này bị gì vậy? Hèn xuyển à?
Lauren! Lauren, open up, baby. It's me.
Troy, what are you doing here? I already told you I don't want to see you anymore.
Sorry, Dal, but I really wanted to
Từ
see
từ
you.
tự dục cô gái này nè. Thằng kia có vẻ lại biến thái rồi. Từ từ chờ chút. Từ từ giúp cô gái thôi.
What do you want, asshole?
Lauren, is everything all right?
She's just swell. Now beat it, loser!
Ngồi chiều mới tìm rò đây được.
You again? If you're looking for trouble, you found it.
Trời ơi. Trời ơi, trời ơi.
Troy, stop or I call the cops! Troy, I will call the cops!
Rồi về. Trời ơi. B.
No!
Ít. Ít. Lên. Ít. Liên tục ấy. Không lộn được rồi. Rồi bé. Ý. Rồi đó.
I'll see you again, asshole.
Are you alright?
Better than him, I guess. Who is he?
An ex-client who thinks he owns me. He was getting violent and I told him I didn't want to see him anymore.
Well, you should be careful. He'll probably be back. Sorry about the mess.
Mr. Shelby,
Yeah.
thanks.
God. Oh.
E. B. A. I. 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 Và bắt con bụm là bao nhiêu nữa? Rồi, E. Nó bắt con bụm bao lâu nữa đấy trời? Bé. Rồi, được rồi. Chà, mưa tầm tải à. Lại có ảo ma chi nữa à?
The zone is sectioned off, sir. Please step back.
Agent Norman Jaden, FBI.
You got a badge or something, Mr. Jaden?
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
Không, lúc nãy làm được với có mèo chứ chứ nhỉ? Đều có cái mèo chứ được chứ nhỉ? Phải có camera chứ chứ.
Check. You can pass.
Đương nhiên phải qua được rồi.
I'm looking
Hello?
for Lieutenant Blake. Is he around?
I saw him arrive earlier. He's here somewhere.
Thanks.
Không cho đi qua đây à? À gì vô đằng kia? Bằng tên này quyền trấn mình chi trời.
Video memo recording.
Ông vào
Agent
trường trâm mà,
4702
trường thông minh nè.
Norman Jaden. Tuesday, October 4th, 2011. Time is 8:14 a.m.
Năm 2011 à? 14 năm rồi nhỉ? Có camera chứ đỏ chứ, để dùng tay cầm ấy được chứ nhỉ? Đây, có cái đây luôn này. Cục lông bí à?
Unrelated to the investigation.
Cái gì đây đó? Đây, có cái gì đây rồi này.
Some orchid pollen. The concentration of pollen in the air is quickly decreasing because of the rain, but it gets higher in the direction of the body.
Đấy,
I'm looking for Lieutenant Carter Blake.
rồi ok, đang nữa sao?
Thanks. I'm looking for Lieutenant Carter Blake.
Rồi, đỏ rồi chứ nữa.
Thanks. Lieutenant Blake, I'm Agent Norman Jaden from the FBI. I went by your office this morning. They told me you'd be here.
Now, if you're looking for rain, dead bodies, and highways, you come to the right place. Mike, will you tell that asshole with the bulldozer to stop for 5 minutes? I can't hear myself think here.
Right away, Lieutenant.
Well, are you coming, Jaden?
So, what happened?
Some guy taking his dog for a piss found a body about 6 o'clock this morning. We don't know much more right now. Based on what we've seen, looks like the work of the origami killer.
Origami killer.
Do we know the cause of death?
There are no marks on the body. Chances are he was drowned, like the others. Any news on the coroner? He's on his way, Lieutenant. We've been waiting for an hour, for fuck's sake.
Nhấn chững lái.
Any witnesses?
None yet. Given the neighborhood, I'd be surprised if anybody saw anything.
Về thời điểm.
Has the time of death been established?
Based on the rigor mortis, must be less than 6 hours ago. We should know more once the coroner has had a look. Tony, I don't want to see a single shit-stirring journalist within a mile of here. You got it?
Yes, Lieutenant. There are a lot of people on the crime scene. Aren't you afraid your men might destroy some clues?
We don't find proof sitting behind a desk. We're not in the habit of trampling things into the ground, even if we're not in the FBI.
No, of course not. That's not what I meant.
Listen, I'm a little busy here. Why don't we discuss all this a little later, back at the office?
Oh, no problem. I understand. Do you mind if I have a look around?
Be my guest. Hey, Jaden, you come and see me if you find anything, okay? We're on the same team now.
Ok, cái gì đấy?
Harry Cameron, sample of no interest. Comes from one of the policemen present on the wasteland. Airy comment. Pollen particles disappear in the tall grass. It's probably the end of the trail.
Ok, cái gì nữa đấy? Dụ dây
Airy
vậy?
comment. Sample of no interest. Comes from one of the policemen present on the wasteland. There's a railroad track near where the body was left. Same as all the other victims.
Chờ sạc trong origami thiết kế ảo có đường tàu à?
Way too many people here. They're trampling all over the crime scene.
Rồi thi
The
thể.
body is still here.
Thi thể còn đây à? Tôi
Orchid
phỏng hoán à?
pollen. Something the killer couldn't control. Can it be traced back to its source?
Thi thể. Gì?
The body is still here.
Blake.
Strange character, that Blake. Didn't seem too pleased to see me.
Rồi đi được chưa? Chắc chưa tới văn phòng của ông Blake nữa, cậu ông được rồi. Còn chi ở đây nữa. Rồi thảo kính được rồi. Ông Tư thảo luôn. Rồi ok.
The body is still here.
Heavy Rain đi game từ thời PS3 rồi. Nó ngồi mở cũng được. Được con ơi. Trời ơi. Nó mở 2 lần rồi đó, lần thứ 3 được không ơi. Bắt một like nữa. Trời ơi mở đi chứ. Con nhìn muốn đỏ chi nữa. Trời ơi. Hay mở cửa bên con lái. Yên như bắt con phải vô lại chỗ nữa. Mình cho đi bắt con phải vô lại cái chỗ đang thi thể á. Ở chúng có thi thể xong rồi mình có thể đi. Game mới thơ PS3 nên làm di chuyển hẳn mượt mà mấy
Head
này.
back to the office. You staying?
Đi thôi chứ.
No, I've seen enough. I'm leaving too.
Thi thể đây phải không? Xem thi thể nó.
Harry, Carmen, the victim was lying on his back.
Ok ok.
No visible signs of violence.
Từ xem lại thi thể nó. Từ nó. Đăng lặng được. Chắc là đây dân chụp ăn phim thôi. Rồi ok. Dân chụp ăn phim
Superficial
đi được.
wound on the right thigh. Blood analysis suggests it could be post-mortem. Probably a scratch that occurred when the body was being moved.
Di chuyển đi à.
The blood report indicates an advanced and long-lasting state of exhaustion.
Ok rồi.
His face is covered with mud, like the other victims.
Rồi ok xong chưa? Rồi ok con đi lại này.
A small origami figure
Cũng
in
có
the
chuyện
right
origami
hand.
nữa.
Fingers were
Origami
probably
là từ
closed
mở
after
tình
the
nhật
time
của
of
người
death.
Mỹ ấy.
The victim is Jeremy Bowles, declared missing 5 days ago. See reference file. An orchid was placed on the victim's chest.
Là bóng hoa lan nữa, như lời cái cô làm đi kia nói ấy. Ok đi đó. Rồi đi thôi. Gần như thám tử ấy. Ủa ra hẳn cho đi quá. Mà cho đi quá chứ. À tháo kính xuống cái là. Ok tháo kính xuống. Tháo kính xuống rồi đó. Sao chưa qua được nữa? Ủa lần chưa qua được nữa. Lần chưa cho đi, chưa qua. Lần cho qua ơi. Vô lý đó. Để hẳn cho qua rồi. Đi đường đấy. Ở đây là tội đó thôi à? Đúng rồi. Đây chỉ ngang đê tội đó thôi.
Impressive. Seems the only traces the killer left are those he intended to leave. He knew exactly what he was doing, right down to the tiniest detail.
Trời ghê luôn à.
The body got scratched when it was moved. There may be more traces of blood around here.
Phải cho quá chứ. Chắc phải qua lại mang chỉnh nó vô lại thôi.
Way too many people here. They're trampling all over the crime scene. There's a railroad track near where the body was left. Same as all the other victims. Orchid pollen. Something the killer couldn't control. Can it be traced back to its source? The body is still here.
Ok thôi. Hay là phải trở lại đoạn này rồi.
Harry comment. The victim was lying on his back. No visible signs of violence. His face is covered with mud, like the other victims. Superficial wound on the right thigh. Blood analysis suggests it could be post-mortem. Probably a scratch that occurred when the body was being moved. The blood report indicates an advanced and long-lasting state of exhaustion. A small origami figure in the right hand. Fingers were probably closed after the time of death.
Ok.
An orchid was placed on the victim's chest.
Ok.
The victim is Jeremy Bowles, declared missing 5 days ago. See reference file.
Ok, ok. Rồi đi thôi.
The body got scratched when it was moved. There may be more traces of blood around here. Impressive. Seems the only traces the killer left are those he intended to leave. Knew exactly what he was doing, right down to the tiniest detail.
Giờ thấy có rúng vậy. Đi con tàu đi qua à?
Strange character, that Blake. Didn't seem too pleased to see me.
I'm gonna leave. I see you in the office, right?
Okay. See you later.
Ok, ok. Không phải chốc quá chứ nhỉ, lần người chốc qua rồi. Ok, ok. Ok, ok. Rồi lại xe đi thôi. Rồi bạn đã mở quả phụ lục mới. Côn trùng.
An insect.
Chó sỏi. Lạc ở trời.
A wolf's head.
Hết lạc rồi mà. Con cua.
A crab.
Thân chết.
Death. Death.
Đừng lại lạc nữa. Chắc phải giảm KPP xuống thôi. Cao quá chiếu nữa. À, về là ông bộ đó này. Anh đi khám tâm lý à?
I have the results of your MRI scans. Everything seems to be normal. There is no physical damage from the accident. However, I am worried about your psychological condition. I know it's not easy, but you've got to start over, Ethan. You're not responsible for what happened.
It's my fault Jason is dead. He'd still be alive if I'd been looking out for him.
It was an accident. Accidents happen every day. You can't blame yourself forever for your son's death. How is Sean?
I know he's disappointed in me. I'm not the father I used to be. He's a great kid, you know. He deserves better.
And what about you, Ethan? What do you feel?
Cảm xúc.
I feel sorta anesthetized, as if none of this was real. Sometimes I tell myself this whole thing is just a nightmare and that I'll wake up at any moment.
Is there something else you wanted to tell me, Ethan?
Nothing.
No. No.
That's the end of this session. We'll continue this conversation next week. You were lucky, Ethan. It's very rare to survive such a traumatic accident.
I don't exactly feel lucky, Doctor.
Cũng là sơ mi dậu cúc nữa té. Ê, mưa tầm tạ ấy. Đi chơi đùa con à?
Aren't you gonna go play with the other kids?
I don't feel like it.
Trường học luôn với con.
How did things go at school today?
The teacher yelled at me for being late again. She's gonna send me home the next time it happens.
I'm sorry about that, Sean. Next time, we'll really pull it together, okay?
Đi vấn đề.
Is something the matter, Sean?
No, I'm alright.
Rồi, đợi bụng nào con.
Do you want to eat something?
Có chứ con. Thôi, đừng về cho rồi. Thôi, ngay ngang đây thôi hề. Ngang đây thôi, ngang đây thôi.